5 drinks.
10 facts. Here we are.
Yes.
We're talking about all the British things.
All of the British
All
things.
the British things.
All the British things.
So this should be like a warning. There should be a warning on the screen.
There should be a warning.
That says, I'm so sorry, but we're in England and we will now probably have horrible England accents.
Yes. I bastardize accents.
Is that what that is?
Yeah, a bastardization of the language.
I didn't know that.
It's true. Yeah. And I enjoy trying them. And anytime I hear
love
somebody
it.
speaking proper British, is that how you say it? Proper
I don't know.
British. I need to try and do it as well. Here we are.
We're going to get this going.
Yes.
With a drink,
Yes.
obviously.
A drink.
We're going to start with what I think is like the most classic British drink.
Okay.
Beer.
Oh, beer!
It's ale.
Oh, ale. So that's what they're known for.
I've gone to a lot of pubs and I've had more beer in England than I've had anywhere else in my life. People drink pints constantly.
Constantly. And
I
warm,
mean,
right? Don't they drink it warm?
They'll drink ale warm, but most drinks will come out of the what's this called?
Spigot.
Draft? Spigot. The
Tap.
spigot.
The
Tap.
tap.
No, when you ask for when it's on tap. Oh, it's on tap.
It's on tap. Yeah,
All right,
okay.
listen. We have two kinds. We have the Firsty Ferret.
Oh,
We have the legendary Tanglefoot.
Tanglefoot. Sounds robust. I
Traditional
used to have a
golden-
ferret.
Oh. I'm gonna give you the ferret one then, obviously.
Yeah.
But first I'm gonna open it for you. Okay.
Do you usually drink? Do they drink it out of the bottle here? Is that a thing? Is that?
It kind of smells like marijuana.
Can't really make smellers off.
Your smellers off? It does smell like beer. Anyway, it just smells like beer.
Cheers.
Cheers. All right.
Ooh.
Oh, you're not into it.
I don't know.
I
It's
love
like
it.
a salt lick. It feels like it changes on my tongue, the different things.
Yeah?
Let me,
Let's switch.
yeah,
I'm going
let's
to tell
go.
you a little bit about ale, actually.
Oh,
because-
please.
Hmm.
I
Which one
don't-
do you like?
Yeah, this one.
You really?
Yeah,
I
do
like
you-
this one, yeah.
Interesting.
It always
The
works
first
out.
Taste you like
Maybe
the first.
it's that. Listen, something interesting I learned about beer recently is that they can't actually date back to like when it first was created.
Interesting.
They don't actually know. They know that it's been brewed for like thousands of years. And in the medieval times, it's your favorite times.
It's the medieval.
But they would actually drink this because it gave them a lot of nutrition. It was like a source of, it was a grain, right? It was one of the 3 main sources of grain. So they would make 2 different versions. They had something called small beer or table beer, which would have only enough alcohol in it to preserve it. And it would be like, it wouldn't really get you intoxicated, but it would give you like nutrients and hydration.
Yeah, because they didn't have a lot of veggies back then.
They had like a high, like some other kind of beer that they would also serve if you wanted to get like intoxicated.
Okay, means messed up. It's good. I try to think of sourdough bread, and that gets me into like, I'm like, oh, yeast. Yeah. Everything's fine. Everything's fine. Actually, I have a fact
About Britain.
Britainland. So, my fact is about the flag. And the flag of Britainland, although it has changed over the years, is actually 2 flags in one. It's Scotland's flag and Britain's flag overlaid on top of Scotland.
Is that the UK flag?
The United Kingdom flag.
Okay.
So, the United Kingdom is Wales.
Yes.
Don't you look at me like that.
I wanna hear
Wales,
it.
England, Northern Ireland. Don't fact check me.
It's true.
And Scotland.
Yeah.
And it used to be Ireland as a whole, and then around, there's the stuff that happened, and now we just have Northern Ireland, which is great. I'm part of the team now. Just for drinking the beer. It's, Scotland's flag was just white with the crosses, and then Britain's flag was red with white. It's the opposite of Switzerland. So the Swiss flag is like a white cross with a red backing, and then it's inversion of that for Britain's flag. And it's overlaid because they wanted to represent 3. So they say it's 3 crosses representing Ireland, Scotland, and England. Wales is just...
Wales has their own flag.
Do they really?
Yeah, it's a dragon. Cool. It's cool.
Cool.
I lived in Wales for a minute. I can't speak the language.
I was also poppity pinging there.
Poppity ping.
Poppity ping!
That's a fact. Poppity ping means microwave.
Poppity ping means microwave.
In
which
Welsh.
Makes sense. It's very like phonetic.
It was a slang term,
Phonetical,
I think.
right?
And then it became
pings.
poppity ping.
But that's what happens when you put things. Why did you think of popcorn?
In the
like
microwave.
the only thing you microwave is popcorn.
Anyway.
Okay, good fact.
Cheers again. This happens a lot. We cheers like constantly in these videos.
Cheers.
You know, this isn't a fact, but do you know that beer, of course you know this, like carbonated alcohol gets you drunk faster?
Yeah, it's the absorption rate, the bubbles.
The bubbles.
Carries it and absorbs better into your alcohol and your your bloodstream.
Right.
There's a word for that?
I'm not really good with words, but I have a fact.
Give me
tell
a fact. Tell
Listen,
me.
I like this fact only because I do hope to live in England for my whole life. Rain is my favorite thing in the world.
Do you know it's never gotten temperatures over 101? I don't know if that's true.
I want to live here forever. You're only solidifying that I want to live here forever. And listen, I hope that I do, because if you are a British citizen and you reach 100, the Queen sends you a birthday card.
No.
And you can then request a personal greeting every year thereafter. Personal, like in our card, not like she comes to your house. That'd be cool.
I died before then.
Oh no!
I know I'm not allowed to say that probably, but like that's a long time for you to be 100.
I didn't think about that. I assume that by the time I'm 100,
there'll be a new queen.
There will be a new queen.
Succession. Recession? Succession.
Or king. Won't there be a king? It'll be a king. Wait, so it might be a king who wishes me happy birthday. But I'm not a British
planning
citizen.
to live to 100?
Yeah.
Really?
That'd be great.
Past 81. We go out strong. That's a good fact.
Oh. Yep. Wait, you gotta go top to bottom.
That's how it's done, top to bottom.
Mm-hmm.
La-dee-dee! Okay, so it's my turn. I have a drink.
Oh, I'm gonna stop drinking.
I'm so excited for this. Bucks Fizz.
It's your name.
It's my name. My last name is Buckaloo, Becca Buckaloo. And this is Bucks Fizz, which is an actual place. Bucks is an actual place. It's a bar in London. There used to be a bar in London.
Really?
This guy created. So here's the thing.
Oh.
Bucks Fizz is very similar to what we know in America as a mimosa, right? So a Bucks Fizz is 2 parts champagne and 1 part OJ.
Oh.
And champagne, right? Not even sparkling wine, like champagne. They're very specific about it.
This has champagne in it?
I don't know. So Bucks Fizz is a aromatized wine? What does that say? Aromatized.
It's aromatized.
What does that even mean? Aromatized. It's a British drink because it was created here. So historically, Bucks Fizz is 2 parts champagne and 1 part OJ, right? And then a mimosa is 1-to-1, is equal parts. So I prefer Bucks Fizz because it's more alcoholic, obviously.
And it's the best name ever.
And it predates the mimosa.
Ooh.
I mean, there's a debate, but like I think it was created first in Buck's Tavern. I think that was the name of it. Buck's Pub, maybe. In London by Buck.
It's a pop like a champagne bottle. Oh, yes.
Yeah.
You're going to pop bottles right now.
Popping bottles on the freeway. How does that song go? Like a G6.
On the freeway?
I don't know.
Popping bottles.
Oh,
I'm scared. I'm really scared. Oh my God. Why am I so scared all of a sudden? No. Don't put it in their faces. No faces.
Okay.
Oh, that was not.
It was anticlimactic. Okay. But now in England, in British land, they start the arrival of a wedding procession with a Bucks Fizz. It's like the traditional drink to drink.
Before a wedding?
Yeah.
Oh, I didn't know that.
But it's been about since 1921.
Cheers.
1921.
Oh, it's all the bubbles, Becca.
It's really...
Oh.
It's good.
Wait, did we cheers? Yeah, we did.
Yeah, we did. It's good. It's really good. I don't even like bubbles usually, and this is nice.
This is delicious. This is a trouble.
Oh god, this is a trouble. So yeah, so that's Bucks Fizz. That's my drink.
This is too good.
That's my drink.
Okay, listen, I have a really What I think is a really good fact.
Oh, it's probably a great fact. This just tastes like candy to me.
Oh, this is the problem. I'm gonna drink this whole bottle.
You know what it tastes like?
During
It tastes
this
like
video.
those little vitamin C airborne things, which I abuse.
It tastes like the vitamin C you drop in water, but better.
It really, and technically we're being healthy because it's juice.
Look how yellow it is. It's got to be good for you, right? Remember, we wrote. I didn't write it. She wrote a song for her cat.
I didn't write a song.
You did. Rupert is a fan.
Oh, for my cat. I thought you said a cat. Like it's my cat, so it's less weird. It got really warm right now.
Warm?
Warm. Warm.
So you know the London Underground
Tunnel?
Yeah, the tube. The
Yes,
station.
I'm ready for it.
The London Underground. So they transport approximately 3 million people a day.
Oh shit.
That's a lot. And all of the time it's been around, they only have 3 reported cases of babies being born on the tube.
What?
Right? But if you think about it, 3 million people a day, like you would
That's
think
a
it
lot
would
of
be
people.
more.
It'd be pregnant people too, yeah, for sure.
For sure, it's only 3 people in all the time. And one of the people who was born on the London Underground
Was you? No.
no,
Who was it?
Jerry Springer.
Jerry Springer's
Yeah,
British?
the talk show host. His mom. No, he's not.
Wait, Jerry Springer.
Jerry Springer, the talk show host. You
I'm
know?
thinking Jerry Seinfeld.
No. Talk show host. Remember?
Is he British? Jerry Springer was the
Well,
drama. He's very dramatic on TV.
His parents were here during World War II, and they were Jewish, and they took refuge in the tube station when the Germans were bombing.
Yeah.
And his mom gave birth to him.
That's insane.
It was intense, but that's one of the babies that was born on the London Underground.
That's a really good fact. This is a really good drink.
It's the best drink ever.
Hey, why does it taste like candy? I have a fact for you. So, in Britainland, I don't know if this counts for Scotland and Ireland, the whole situation, but in Britainland, the national animal is the Barbary lion.
What?
There's a lot that I can say about this lion. I probably won't remember it all. Yeah, 100%, because those are the lions that ate the Christians. Well, historically speaking, there used to be lions in Wales specifically, like cave lions. There's a specific lion, the cave lion. But the national animal is the Barbary lion because they were brought in from northern Africa by Nero. And he just had them to like eat people and do weird stuff, I guess.
Wow.
People are always fascinated with large cats.
Are they still here now?
No. I don't think they are. Probably in a zoo, there's probably lions. As I recall, when I remember a Barbary lion, when I've seen one, they're quite scraggly. You know, a little mangy looking.
Wow.
I don't mean that judgmentally. They just look a little like... It is still recognized as the national animal because people believe that it represents all the Britishness. I'm not kidding. That's a real... They've said that, not me.
Really?
Mm-hmm. At strength, courage, pride. And so that's why... But that's a badass animal. You know what I'm saying? For like a national... I think...
That's the national animal.
We have like a bird. You know what I mean?
We have an eagle, right? Bald eagle.
He's bald.
The lions.
We couldn't have picked a fiercer, like a...
Okay, we have to stop drinking this for a minute because I have another drink.
Okay.
Super popular right now. It's always been popular, but it's super popular right now.
Yeah.
Usually it might be served with a lime, but I didn't have any limes, so it's a lemon today.
Oh.
It's a gin and tonic.
Yeah.
Cheers, first it.
I usually...
What?
First it?
First. Cheers
it?
first.
First
That's what
it.
I meant to say. Cheers first.
You put the lemon in it?
I didn't squeeze any lemon in it because usually...
In the eyes.
No.
Oh, that's really good. I don't usually like tonic.
I don't like tonic very much, to be honest, but gin and tonic is really popular. So listen, gin was first made in 1689. So gin's been around...
1689.
Yeah.
That's a while.
Yeah, gin's been around a long time, but
Huh.
gin and tonic first became really popular in the British colonies because tonic water...
Yeah.
I'm not gonna say this right. Tonic water has something called quinine in it. Quinine.
I've heard of that. I've heard of that. What is that?
And I'm not sure,
medicinal,
but
right?
It's medicinal because at the time it was they would drink it, like a lot of it, because it was known to
cast out.
Cast out's a word.
Send away.
It would repel That's the word. It would repel malaria carrying mosquitoes.
You guys have malaria here?
Yeah.
I didn't know that.
And mosquitoes, obviously, with malaria bite you and you get it. Yeah. So they would drink less tonic water, but it was like tonic water.
Less tonic work.
But it was like unpalatable. Like they hated it.
Yeah.
So they added gin to it to make it taste better.
That seems counterintuitive.
But apparently that's how a gin and tonic came about.
Interesting.
Because they needed it to taste better.
G&T, baby. G&T.
G&T forever. I feel like if I double fist these, it'll be much better.
Double fisting. Okay, so I have a fact that may or may not be true.
Oh.
So our current queen, Queen Elizabeth II.
Oh. Oh no! Keep going.
Oh, you know this.
I know I don't.
Oh, okay. Queen Elizabeth II is the current queen of England, right?
Yeah.
She's really focusing
I'm really
on my mouth. She is distantly related to Dracula. Vlad the Impaler. This could not be true. I don't know if it's verified. I didn't verify it because I'm not tracing family trees. But she's distantly related to Vlad the Impaler.
Impaler, yeah.
Who is from Shigishwara. You remember going to Dracula's house when we went to Dracula's house? It was a whole situation.
We did. We went to Dracula's house. We went to Shwigishwaga.
We have. I don't think that's how you say it.
Probably not.
Shigishwara.
Swingy Swanga. The Swingy Swanga. Listen, we love that place, and we went. We love Romania. We have a lot of love for Romania.
We love Romania.
We have a lot of love. You'll hear this probably a lot throughout our videos.
We love Romania. We love Romania.
But she's a distant cousin.
Relative. I don't know if it's cousin, but like they can trace, which makes sense, right? Because I feel like, and I don't know much about British history. You might know more because you live here. But I feel like they were making alliances with other countries. So it would make sense if somebody married a prince or a princess way back in the day to form an alliance. Like that would make sense. Isn't that crazy? Unverified. So that could be completely not true. But if it is true, that's really crazy.
That's really crazy. I wasn't going to talk about the queen much.
Yeah. Oh.
But since you brought up a queen fact, I'm going to bring up a queen fact.
Okay.
It's going to be like 3 queen facts in one.
Oh.
Well, no.
I have a
3.
Queen fact.
Another one?
I know, it's hard. We're Britainland.
It's all about the queen.
It's all about the queen.
Well, first of all, the queen is, as of 2015, is the longest reigning queen in the world.
Oh, she's 93.
I know. And she's been the queen since like the 40s.
Wow. She had horses, probably.
They had cars in the 40s.
Yeah, but she probably grew up with some horses.
That takes me to another queen fact. You know, she's the only person in the UK that can drive without a license.
She doesn't have a license?
She's allowed to drive without a license. She also can go to another country without a passport. She's an impressive little woman. Little woman? I don't even know if she's small. Is that disrespectful?
I think she's just shorter in stature. No, she got her shit together. She fit as fuck. Oh. That was 2 facts. Is there a third? I know she's on money. And
there is a third. What is it?
She's at
the driving and the passport. There's one more.
And she's at the age.
This again. I just know a lot of things about the queen because this isn't one of my facts.
No,
but did you know that it's a criminal offense to put a stamp upside down?
I actually did know
on the letter because it's her face. You can't. It's like you can't do that.
It's crazy.
There's like lots of things about the queen.
I have a drink.
Ooh, another drink.
Yeah, believe it or not. This is probably the most actual British drink you could ever drink in your life. Can you guess? We are having tea. We are having
British tea with milk in it.
Black British tea with milk in it. Cheers.
Cheers.
Tea came about to England in the 17th century from the East Indian Company. So tea is from China originally, right? And this is really interesting. I didn't know this. I don't know any of this. They started putting milk in tea because it used to clack. It used to clack. What is a clack?
I don't even know. It's like a
cluck.
Cluck
is the word clack. Clack, you clack something, it's clack.
I don't know. What did you mean to say?
I meant to say crack.
Crack. What?
So, crack. Tea was too hot to pour into cups. because they were so thin that it would crack the glasses. You know, if you put something really hot on something really cold.
Yeah, I just did that.
It'll crack glass.
Yeah.
We just did that recently. So they used to put in milk first. So the British way of doing things, they put the milk in the tea first before they even brew it. And the British are very specific about how they brew their tea, let me tell you. So it's not enough just to heat up some water and put it in a tea bag. No. First of all, the proper way to make it, let me tell you how to make a proper cup of tea.
Please do, because I think I don't know what I'm doing.
It's not in a bag, first and foremost, but I don't think everybody originally started out bagless, right? Like loose leaf tea is a thing.
Yeah.
So you must bring cold water to a full boil, bubbling, and then take it off the heat and let it sit for 2 to 3 minutes. Okay. So you let it cool down because you don't want to scorch the tea leaves. Like you don't, because they're very dainty.
Well, it'll make it bitter, right?
Well, it burns them. Yeah, okay, so it makes it bitter because you don't want to scorch the tea leaves. So you let it cool and then you pour it in with your milk, and then you let it seep for 3 to 4 minutes. But depending on the tea that you're drinking, it'll be specific about how long you're supposed to let it brew. And this is interesting. Yeah. So afternoon tea is different than high tea, and high tea happened at night, like 5 to 7 is like the high tea. And it used to be called high tea because you sit at a table for high tea, like a dinner type thing. And afternoon tea was served lower. So you're like reclining on couches and stuff. So it'd be the afternoon tea and the high tea because you're sitting up higher on like a table or something. And then the aristocrats took it over, and then it became like a posh thing to do, the high tea.
The high tea.
Yeah, and then it became like the rich do it, kind of a thing.
Yeah.
Cheers. We're back to Bucks Fizz.
Cheers, it's so good.
So good, I think like bubble.
Do you want to hear a fact? Mm-hmm. I hope I explained this fact well because
give it to me, baby.
Really so listen. In World War II, the British government popularized, is that a word? Popularized?
Yeah.
That's a word. The British government popularized the idea that eating carrots improved night vision.
Yeah, I've heard that in America.
Have
carrots improves eyesight. 100%.
Yeah, so the British government were the cause of that.
What?
Because they had the RAF, the Royal Air Force, had Air Force, the Royal Air Force, RAF,
2 words, got it.
Yeah, had gotten, what's it called?
Scurvy.
It was the night radar technology, right? Like they could see it, and they could see
sonar.
I don't know. They could see enemy borders at night, and they didn't want them to know. So they said that one of their night pilot guys had shot down one of them. No, and they were like,
how can they see?
Yeah, and literally he ended up shooting like 19 of them. Yeah, and they said, because
they were in France,
I believe so, and they said that it was because he had eaten excess of carrots. And then they put all these ads, like eat all your carrots because it'll give you improved night vision. Like
so they put the propaganda out to justify why they're good freaking fast.
Thanks. Man. I thought it was interesting. I feel like that has to be true though. Like maybe it doesn't improve night vision, but it's gotta be good. It's good for your eyes.
It's probably just good in general.
Yeah.
But this is technically orange, so we're going in the right direction.
It's yellow. This is orange? Holy moly.
I have an extra fact for you that you stole from me.
Oh.
So as Nige already said, it is considered treasonous. It is considered treasonous to put a stamp upside down on a letter. Mm-hmm. The Queen stamp. It has to be the Queen stamp. So if you put her upside down, it's considered treasonous. And treason, there used to be petty treason and high treason. High treason was against the crown, like if you're going against government officially. Oh. And petty treason, you can murder somebody, like that's a petty crime. But high treason is like anything where you're threatening Parliament. So they used to kill people for this, like hang them, quarter them, do all the things. And they stopped. They changed the line like 1998.
What?
They changed it so it's life in prison. So they're no longer hanging
They're no longer
hanging people. But the last person, I think they hung him, was in 1946, which feels recent.
40s, yeah.
Yeah. Was William Joyce. And they called William Joyce Lord Haha, which I thought was a weird name, right? But he was putting out Nazi propaganda. And it wasn't just, they called him Lord Haha. They called everyone who was doing that Lord Hahas. Oh. Because it was like, they also called him something else that wasn't as funny. I forget what it was. Like, just like they're swindling people kind of a thing. Because they would put out Nazi propaganda on the airwaves and do it in a British accent. Yeah. So it would be like me trying to impersonate something. Like, oh, hello. So they're like, Lord Haha's. It wasn't true. And he was the last person to be hung.
That's interesting.
It's depressing.
Well. No, cheers again.
Cheers.
For that fact.
Wait.
No. Listen.
Yeah.
My next drink, I have to go make it.
Oh.
I have to go physically make it.
Okay.
Very exciting.
I'll be
So
here.
I need you to wait here because it has to be served warm. I'm back.
Okay.
I made something.
Okay.
I'm pretty sure you can buy this in a bottle, but I wanted to make it because if we went, this is a very Christmassy drink.
Okay.
It's a British tradition. You go to any Christmas market, you're going to get it. It's going to be warm and lovely.
I love Christmas.
So I made it. I've made mulled wine.
What?
Boop, doo, doo, doo. Look at it steaming. Do you see it?
Wait.
Okay, so
I don't know how I feel about warm wine.
oh, mulled wine.
I don't know what that means.
So mulled wine, listen.
Mold?
Mulled wine.
What is mold wine?
It was invented by the Romans in the 2nd century.
Okay.
But it became this British tradition.
Okay.
If you go to any Christmas market during the winter, like
Yeah.
you're gonna get mulled wine. It's basically like warmed wine. You can't like cook it too much or else you lose the alcohol content. And it's with like all these different herbs and spices and like oranges and lemons. And let's have a sip and then I'll tell you some other things about it. Have a cheers.
I don't know. Warm wine.
Just have a little, it's Christmas. Christmas in a cup.
It's Christmas.
You know what?
Well.
Wait, hold on.
Wait a minute.
Wait, I forgot a key ingredient.
Sugar?
Yeah.
Okay. So it tastes like warm lemon and
I forgot the
infused
sugar.
wine.
I did forget the sugar. It's not supposed to taste like this.
It's not good.
It's not good. This is a really bad example. I've had really good mulled wine, but I forgot the sugar. I think I put a lot of lemon in it. This doesn't taste how it should, but listen.
Okay.
We don't have to drink this. Normal mulled wine has a lot of health benefits, surprisingly. Like, if you drink a glass of this a week,
Yeah.
it prevents colds.
I don't know.
That's the truth.
Really?
And
I feel nauseous right now.
well, it prevents colds, and the different like spices in it, it lowers cholesterol, it reduces your risk of diabetes, it boosts your memory.
Really?
It's like it's actually there's like a lot of health benefits to it.
This isn't good.
I don't think we should drink
It's
this.
not
I'm
good.
gonna drink my gin and tonic, so I'm not gonna mix it with warm wine. But next time I'll add sugar, and you'll maybe like it more. Maybe like it more than this.
That's disgusting, but thank you.
Yeah,
for the effort.
I'm sorry.
I will try mulled wine at a certain point in my
someone
life.
else
Maybe
makes
not
it.
anytime soon. Which brings me to war.
Oh.
I have facts. England had the shortest war in all of history. In 1896, they fought Zanzibar.
Zanzibar!
That just reminds me of what was it, the thing?
Tenacious D. Tell me to order it from Zanzibar.
Okay, I have no idea what you're talking about. No, it reminds me of the I like to move it.
What?
I like to move it.
Why?
I
know, but why? I know the song. Yeah, but why does it remind you of Zanzibar?
Because I'm from Zanzibar. What do you mean?
People?
Yes. He's a meerkat, and the hippos, they escape out of
Madagascar.
a zoo. Madagascar. Oh.
The movie?
I thought they were from Zanzibar.
Oh my god, I'm so sorry. I sometimes have really bad geographical issues, and I thought Zanzibar was made up.
Okay. So Zanzibar is a real place, and in 1896, Britain fought in Zanzibar. It's a curl caressing my face. And they lost. But
Zanzibar?
they
that makes
forfeited. They stopped.
Oh, they forfeited. Yeah,
they
were like, we're joking.
They flew the white flag.
Yeah.
Within 38 minutes.
38 minutes.
Yeah, they saw them coming. And they were like, oh hell no. Whatever language they said that, they were like,
why would they start a war?
I don't know the specifics. People are warring over usually land, religion, power, things. Yeah. So
listen, I want to finish the British facts.
Please give it to
talking
me,
about
baby.
a British landmark.
Oh,
we're gonna talk about Big Ben for a minute.
Benny boy.
Big Ben. Did you know that the actual place
done finito
wasn't called Big Ben? That the bell in the clock is called Big Ben. So the bell's Big Ben, but that building is called the clock tower. That's it.
Oh.
And then it became known as Big Ben, and people started calling it Big Ben. But they don't even know, they're not even sure exactly why it was called Big Ben. They think maybe the guy who oversaw it.
He overdone seen it. That man overdone seen that clock tower, Benny boy.
His name was Sir Benjamin something. I forgot.
Benjamin.
Benjamin.
It's a funny name to say, Benjamin.
Benjamin.
Like Vitamin Benjamin. Benjamin.
Anyway, Big Ben.
Ben.
Big Ben is only the bell. It's not the actual whole building.
Interesting. You know, I heard once.
Yeah.
A flock of, I don't know what they were. They were a flock.
I know this fact.
Tell me
pigeons. It was a flock of
pigeons. I didn't know it was pigeons.
Yeah.
What did they do?
They sat on the hand.
The ticker that ticks, not the hour, the minute.
The minute
ticker. What is that called?
I don't know. The long hand.
The long hand?
The long
no,
hand.
the short hand's an hour.
Oh, the long hand.
The long spindle?
They sat on the long hand.
And push time back 5 minutes.
Yeah.
Turn back time. If I could dee.
That's a better song. I was going to say.
You know the one?
Yeah, what was I going to say?
If
I was going to
turn
sing. Turn the beat around. That's how that doesn't fit at all.
This is about turn back
pigeons.
Time.
Yeah.
Pigeons, turn back time. If I could dee. So they must have fixed that pretty quick. They got in there.
Yeah, they panicked because they've been taking notes about the time for ever.
Greenwich.
The only what?
It's the intersection. It's another very involved fact.
Anyway, that was plenty of facts.
That's so neat.
I think we should go explore Britain now. Let's go to London.
Let's go to London town. Onward and upward
Off
and
to the London town.
Yes, let's go fly a kite. Oh,
let's go
fly a kite.
You know,
is that British?
Fly kites here?
I didn't know that.
Not here, but
here.
That's not true.
Here?
No, wait. I read some fact about how it's illegal to fly kites in certain places. I wish I could remember.
Peter Pan British?
No. Is he?
He flies to Benny.
Peter Pan wasn't British, but Wendy wasn't she?
Where's Peter
Wait,
from?
he flies to Bendy? What's Bendy?
Benny boy.
Oh, he flies to
Big
Big
Ben. Yeah, they land on the clock.
He was not British, but Wendy and...
Yeah, because he's from somewhere else.
He's from Neverland.
He's from... Yeah, I knew that.
No, he's not from Neverland. He ended up in Neverland.
But he's originally from Britain. That's
but
why.
He's not British.
He doesn't have an accent, does he?
No, but Wendy does.
Does she?
Yeah.
Huh. Interesting.
Facts.
Facts.
Hope you enjoyed that.
Because
I did.
We're off to explore the city, the wonderful city of London.
London.
Oh.
So good.